What's up, everyone? This is Yona, and welcome to your Kuromatoki's Interactive Podcast for it's the Preacher Month once again, and we already currently doing a wonderful Preacher at the moment. But before that, but that's on the future episode of our first impressions on the season. So, honestly speaking, it's been more than 365 days since we're hopped until the 20th anniversary season, which is Hirogaru Sky. And as I said in our year opener video, it was a soaring high ride. Wow, I couldn't expect that. And that season had breaking, that season had breaking through some of the trends. Like, a lots of trends, or some trends, the concept that introduced them. So we see, we got, let's see, that our first blue and otherworldly cheerleader, which is in the form of Soarly, aka Sky. Then you've got the first partly or half otherworldly cheer, that is Soarly, aka Freedom. Then we got our first main male preacher, and the third main mascot turning cheer, which is Yona, aka Cheer Wing. Then we have the first actual out preacher, Hijiri, aka Cheer Butterfly. And last but definitely not the least, and surely not the least, our first actual baby cheer, still baby, and the current youngest hero in the franchise, that is L, aka Cheer Majesty. So we got lots of twists, lots of surprises that made everybody's brains go short-circuited, blown, and rolled up over the past year. And no bardagulan muna po. No petty barda muna again, because we usually celebrate Hirogaru Sky. And lots of twists, lots of surprises, and the wholesome moments and the kind of dark moments from the season. So, but before anything else, where should I start? Oh, yeah. So where should we start here? So we got a lot. Are we gonna doing? No, the later pa yung ating Yona S, and we give all your responses there, and guess it's about time to celebrate. Oh, I almost forgot. We are also doing. We're gonna also talking about All Stars F. So let's give it a spoiler. I have a disclaimer here that it contains a plethora of spoilers. It may contain a plethora of spoilers for both Hirogaru Sky and All Stars F. For those who aren't watching Preacher in general, but if you watch Preacher, you're good to go. And if you're not, please, I do recommend Preacher. It's a lot. It's lots of action, lots of all the stuff. The packages are also in here. So please, viewer and listener discretion is super duper advice. So and without further ado, our guest is about to do is about to prepare some stuff in our podium, and they're about to entering it. So we shall move it on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and queer people, let's welcome in our new guest for our F season, Chronos. Welcome to your Kuromatoki's Interactive Podcast. Hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing really good. Thank you.
Oh, is this your first time here in our podcast?
Is it the first time? Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure about that.
Oh my god, so yeah, it's nice. It's good to have you here in our amazing podcast show. So, I have a question for you. So, yeah, the very common question that everybody who is a Preacher fan that we usually do in our podcast. So, here we go. How did you get into Preacher?
How did I get into Preacher, you ask?
Yeah.
Ooh. Suddenly I can't remember. I think it was I got recommended the show by somebody, and I watched like a couple episodes, and then I decided, okay, maybe I'll do a full season, and then the rest is history.
Very nice indeed. So, what is the first season that you watched in regularly? The first season that you regularly watched.
Okay, so the first season I watched was Hard Catch.
Oh.
But if you're talking about the first season that I was watching like every week, I think it's Star Twinkle. I think.
Yeah, Star Twinkle. Wow,
yeah,
I love that season.
Star Twinkle is actually a really good season. I feel like it's underrated.
I know. And then, do you have your favorite cheers from every season? Come on, just share it to us. Come on.
Favorite cheers. This isn't even a question. Your Sky.
Oh. Who else?
Your Sky is just so amazing. I know we're talking about Hirogaru Sky in a bit, so I'm gonna save most of it for later. But yeah, I just love Kyosuka since the day I saw the leaks.
Yeah.
And she's amazing. She has so many interesting elements in her story.
Mm-hmm.
Who else do I like? Grace. Grace, I really like from Feeling Good. She's the goat before Sky came around.
She was a very comfort cheer, especially during the time that the world was going crazy because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and oh my god, well, really actually on to Nodogachi.
Pandemic.
Yeah, and yeah. Oh, by the way, so do you have your Preacher merch with you?
I do. I think I do have some merch with me. Actually, no, wait, I don't, because I moved all of it somewhere else. So I don't have my merch with me today.
Oh, but do you have the Henshin devices with you? The DX toys with you?
The what?
The transformation devices, I mean, the toy versions of them, rather. Or maybe plushies.
Oh, the transformation devices.
Yeah. What are those? Let me share it to us.
Sky Mirage for Hirogaru. No, I've never bought any of the transformation devices.
Just the Sky Mirage.
Please?
So yeah, so let's move on to the next question. By the way, so what was your reaction when Hirogaru Sky was first announced?
Reactions.
Yeah.
So this is a really long story. So I'll say it from the very beginning. I think Hirogaru Sky holds the record for the longest wait for a league season for a title drop. And when the title drop came, I was actually pretty excited because the title was interesting, and then the characters dropped, and then I got confused at first because I thought we were going to start with a duo, but then we ended up getting 4 characters announced in that league. I just really liked Kira Sky. Kira Sky's design. I fell in love with her the moment I saw her design, and Prism too. I love Prism. The Kira designs were really cool, and the story that we were given showed a lot of promise. So generally, I was pretty hyped.
I thought so too because usually myself I was quite super duper excited for a new Q season, but here guys was like, oh my gosh, this was really something, and okay, I'm gonna do this, and the rest is history. And the announcement of the voice actors came. So what was your reaction when Akira Sekine, Ai Kakuma, and Ai Koga were announced to be the voices of Sky, Prism, and L? Excuse me. Sorry.
I'm not really that big into following VAs, but I knew that I knew who Eru's VA was, and obviously I was pretty stoked about it. I've never seen Kira Sky's VA before, but little did I know she was going to absolutely slay this main character. She did an amazing job.
As for myself, though, yes, go on. Yeah. Well, my first reaction was like, what a surprise! It was like a surprise bomb for me because I know Sekine before in Princess Principal as Princess Charlotte, and then Ai Kakuma was the voice of Rabbit back in Hirogaru. It was like, this was the first time that a voice actress doing 2 different characters in the Preacher series. This was the first time ever. And Ai Koga, as I know Koga in Comic Can Communicate, and also Princess Principal. So it was a big, huge surprise bomb, but also amazing. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, Prism. So Prism is interesting because she's the first ever, her VA is the first ever VA to ever voice a creature mascot or fairy, and then voice a creature, which surprisingly has never happened before. So I was kind of surprised when I found out that her VA also voiced a Davide, and she did really well as Davide, so I was pretty excited to see how the VA did as a hero.
Yeah. So, and then what was your reaction about Wing and Butterfly? For the moment that we saw them for the first time.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I completely remember what happened. I was having breakfast, and I was checking Discord, and someone was screaming at me that Wayne is a male precure, and I completely spit my drink out, like completely, and I got yelled at because I just completely started freaking out.
Yeah, I really thought so too, and that time I was quite sleepy, and then when I woke up in the morning, I was like, huh? Wait, I was scrolling on my phone, and I was like, wait, huh? Kevin is our first main preacher. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing! And same goes with Barfly being the first actual adult cure. Yeah. So I was pretty excited, very innovative, and very groundbreaking. And I was happy to know that their voice actors are also iconic, like Ayura Murase and Ayaka Nadase, and they're really slayed so much for voicing Tsubasa-kun and Ageha. They are so amazing.
Tsubasa. Um, I really love Tsubasa. I think the VA did an amazing job at voicing this historic hero.
Yeah.
Tsubasa's, he means a lot to me as a character. Not necessarily because his story is really good. Of course it is good, but that's not the main reason I like him. His personality and his voice is very nice. I like him a lot.
Yeah, I love Tsubasa. He's such a adorable but very cool guy. And I do like Agha as well. Well, she's amazing. And we all know, as much like Sorachi and Mashiro doing some lovey-dovey, wholesome lovey-dovey stuff, I rethink Tsubasa-kun and Agha treated like siblings, because their dynamic was very wholesome too.
I really like the direction they took for Tsubasa and Agaha. They went for a little brother and big sister dynamic, where the big sister dotes on the little brother. I think that's cute. That's a really cute concept.
Yeah.
And the show just grew more and more wholesome as the season went on.
Yeah. And what was your what do you think? What was your impression about L, or Majesty?
Okay, so Majesty, I was feeling like she might be Your Majesty because I saw a couple of foreshadowings, and originally I didn't really know how to take it. I didn't really know how to process the idea that we're going to get a toddler as a cure. But then after episode, the free-parter that came out for Majesty's debut, and getting the power-up, I feel like it made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense the way it happened, and Majesty's really cool, so...
Yeah, I thought so too, because actually we've never seen an actual baby when they became a cure. And although the closest that we get was Hugdad, but yeah, the Hugdad doesn't count, so the honor goes to, yeah, L. And for the moment that we saw her for the first time, and ever since she got kidnapped, she attemptedly kidnapped. But I really thought she might do something extraordinary. We see the extraordinary stuff in the mid-season cures before. But with Majesty, oh my gosh, this was different. Extraordinary different. And the way that she was created by Elaine was a huge surprise for me.
Expecting me to say something about LA.
Yeah. So what about Elaine?
Elaine.
Yeah. Her novel.
Elaine. I like Elaine. She's she's a very nice character. I really liked her role in the backstory of the entire season, and I'm glad that Edu-chan and Elaine have that sort of spiritual connection. It's very wholesome.
Hmm. At the moment that I realized the fact that LA was the one who created L, so she's technically L's true mother, in the sense that she was created from Elaine's magic, and we saw her as an old lady about to die, or should we say about to becoming the Morning Star. It was, I don't know how to say any word, but I think a huge sacrifice so that she can so that Elle can live, and the advantage to have the majestic curriculum, which is amazing.
All right, what else do you got? What else do you want to ask?
So, what about the Andorg Empire generals and even Empress Andorg? What do you think about them?
Okay, so here's something. Here's a hot take that I have. I actually think that uh, the bad villain writing this season is intentional. I actually don't think
Sorry.
as catastrophic as people make it out to be, and even if it is, it's actually simple for a reason.
Hmm. And I think of the backstory behind this is because the in between the war between them and the Skyland for 300 years, and we thought with Noble, and we have Emperor Andor, and then realizing, learning about Scarehead's master plans was insanely, insanely surprising, and how Empress Andor was under the latter's control, and we see how to frame and began to frame the novel in the sense that of course Scarehead was the one who killed the Empress's dad, and was incredibly insane. You know, it, I mean, Scarehead was like a chess master that wants to pull all the strings, and making Empress Underg and his puppet, not and supposed vessel.
I think the only thing that they kind of messed up is it was really easy. Like, Spearhead got his way very easily. He's the one that planned this out and made Empress Underg his vessel. But a part of me is like, why did they have to resort to brainwashing? Like, brainwashing just makes everything so much so like plain, and like, where's the depth? The depth is just gone, and I'm kind of disappointed that Empress Under just had to be brainwashed in order to become the vessel. It's not because I feel like if she didn't know it was Spearhead, if she didn't see Spearhead at all, then she would have actually fought Chernobyl maybe the ambush would have been planned differently to make it more convincing that, oh, Noble killed her father and she has to hate Skyland. I think that would have been if the Empress was being evil on her own accord, then I think it would have been more powerful.
Oh, I was thinking about it though, but the way that scared to all the making all those evil game plans is really way beyond way beyond craziness though, and knowing that Noble was framed up because of killing her dad. Wow, and that's personally it was way beyond craziness though. And then we've seen Kabaton, Minoton, and Batamonda. They have their own very evil schemes, but in the end they were redeemed up. And I'm personally glad that I'm personally glad to. I was so bummed out about when Mashiro's schedule was destroyed and when Captain Shaw
I
become.
can't tell you much, Chronos, but it's good to
Hello.
meet you again.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah,
Hello.
thank
Say
you.
hello. Ladies.
Okay,
Hello.
So,
Hello. Welcome to another guest, which is Dandy. Hello, Dandy. Welcome.
what?
Dandy, welcome to your Kuromatoki's Interactive Podcast. Hello, Dandy.
Hello, nice to meet you, Yona.
Yeah, we are joining. Yeah, we are joining with Chronos. Hello. I'm apologies for the sudden interruption, but yeah, this is. I mean, it's better two people than one, though. It's kind of like Sky Prism and even Rainbow Butterfly. It's still the better one. So I will ask Dandy some quick questions before we are moving on to the moments from Hirogaru Sky. So Dandy, how did you get into Precure?
Well, essentially thanks to YouTube, I've seen a lot of transformations, attacks, reviews, and I've been here for a while, but I started getting to be a bit more serious invested around Fresh to Hard Catch area.
Mm. And you get hooked up.
Am I audible?
Mm-hmm. So, what was the first season that you watched regularly?
Futaiba.
Oh my God, Futariwa! Wow, the very first season. I love it so much. The one that started it all. It was so cool.
Indeed. Also, are we on the topic of villains?
I'm sorry?
Are we on discussing about the baddies of Hirogaru Sky?
Yeah, we are still discussing about Hirogaru Sky, and we had Chronos on the. He is currently on the. Yeah. So by the way, so I'm gonna ask before we're gonna move on. Do you have a Precure merch with you?
I'll try my best to catch up. So, would you like to take on the stage Chronos-san? Or rather, Chronos?
Or what?
You mentioned about the baddies. Is there something you like about them?
Oh, okay, so
Go on.
I feel like the villain. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by the echo. Sorry, hang on. Can we fix that, please? I can't speak.
Wait, hold on a sec. Hello, Dandy. We have to go back to Dandy. Can you hear me, Dandy?
Yeah.
So,
I can hear you, Yona.
so while you are waiting for Chronos, so a very quick question: do you have a preacher merch with you?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, what? I couldn't hear the question.
So I have a question for Dandy that he does he have preacher merchandise with him?
Oh, oh, then you might help, but I do have some merch. I'll just have it out to make it a bit easier to understand.
You know the plushies, the transformation toys, etc. Or and of course keychains included, or and acrylic stands. So you can talk, actually. You can talk again. Way high. Yeah, thank you very
Yeah.
much. Yeah. Mhm.
When I thought about the title of Hirogaru Sky, I was like, ooh, expanding the sky. It's very nice. And I found out when as I the 30th anniversary, I got a bit excited. What really sealed the deal is the multiplied message.
Mhm.
For over 20 years, this group of magicals have a heroic feel. So imagine my happiness to find out that this is the hero season.
Mhm.
Hero Girl does mean hero girls. Can you believe how much hype I was?
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, I get the same feeling as you. So what do you think
It's kind of
about?
ironic, you know. Sorry, Yona. It's kind of ironic, Dandy, that the season that is named that has a pun on Hero Girl has the first ever male precure.
So this is why they had to change to Soaring Sky for the international fans, though.
I mean, we have other translations like Red Teen, Boundless, and one of my favorite translations of Hero Girl is Expanding. So, Expanding Sky is one of my favorite ways to call it affectionately.
Okay, so Daddy, what do you think about? Let's first start with Sky or Sorachi. What do you think about our soaring blue hero gal, our first blue leader and
I,
otherworldly gear leader?
I knew we would get a blue cheer who's kind of level. So the fact that she's a lead is nice. But I was really wondering when I found out that no, she's only the blue lead. She's not from Earth. How would that tie in? And especially for an anniversary season with a protagonist who's not from Earth, how would that make sense? I started to see, I started to learn, the more I see, initially, I saw her as someone who really has the traits to become a hero, I think, a basic physical step. I actually heard about the pros and cons of having Sora as the lead, and they're right. What I like most about her is she's dedicated and fits the hero archetype, and she is also a good idea to set the stage. Having been admired and admiring a hero and grown up to see what a hero is for her life, kind of makes sense to have her story be that all a hero is. You know, there's more to it than just saving lives and protect the weak and defending from evil.
Mm, yeah. Nice impression about Sorachi. What about Mashiron or Prism?
She's actually, I could see her as some kind of the embodiment of the Freaker spirit. Have her be the first white major who can change by herself and Koyachi was in many ways quite nice. Soft light, give a good mark. And I like the fact that while she's really in white, you can tell that if she has a bit more pink in her, she doesn't stray far from a classic picture. I like the idea is that Oyaka, she can use her prism shot for multiple ways. And for example, if she executes a bind with with sparkle, you can really blind your enemies. And I would actually as it is I like and I think that once it's already close to the end, she has so much trust in herself thanks to everyone that her prism starts to give a shine and is able to light up even the most darkest of parts.
Mm.
Without you directly saying it, I'll go to win. And this is it down more in terms of expanding more, but I like that we finally got a proper build here between a major player, or let me rephrase it. We finally got a main here who is a boy, and given a status arc, yet it feels really surprising. Having him literally be a bird and the stipulations that comes with it makes sense of why he did such an idea of going to new heights. He finally got his dream of sight. It's good to do. Have the study, have the develop Royal State. Very part is the most is understandable, but I love how he explains the knowledgeable bird. I wish it had gone for a more owl vibe, but for what he is, I do like him a lot. Ageha Wowie, the first non-Greek king. And yet, he is has both old and new traits. I love the fact that though she does her own mixed salad, she also has some more skills, especially given the colors associated with eating and making develop the final finisher. I also like how each color combination activates something new. Also, it's a wonderful texture or combo just combat. On the plus side, I do like how those two are exactly the same. And speaking of the palette,
Mm.
Ellie,
So what do you think about Majesty?
I'll, I'll just save my thoughts a bit later, but there is, but it makes sense to call it the descended mythical nobility. Makes a lot of sense why she is selected to be, or rather, she chose the path to become a pure. And what's the place that not only it makes a lot of sense, but here's the thing I noticed. She has the power, and she does select the right candidate, and yet even all that, she wanted to join in the fight. These pages usually see someone to help out and eventually step join them in a fight. Wanting to see that as not excited out. But if I could it, they're actually highlighting that if, if you give them enough love, care, and knowledge, they actually pick up to encourage and lead you to amazing things, including being able to meet somebody, discover new technologies or discoveries you have yet to learn, or even if something you know it's there within themselves, and to see them able to really build dreams, that's a nice message.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think about Noble? as well as the Almdork Empire generals. So let's start with Noble. What do you think about her?
And that's it's not the best one after the pictures of the skills, but I like the fact that it's essentially a good way to give context to Magic Speed. And in the sense of plus the history of Skyland. There's so many people that I like and want to learn more. I'm just glad that she is able to achieve to get to her journey. And I like how we are saying a little, okay, months of it for later, but essentially, there's a bit, I like the idea that she's she's on the right track and able to prepare and support Ellie and some of the team. Fun good, not so fun, but they did have a they have a good bond. I like the concept of opposite, and there are some areas that need to be fine tuned. I like the concept and the idea of what's the opposite of an expanded sky. Have some of these done with a different minded. I really dig that. I mean, I'm I'm okay with the systematic of a group of a reading group, but I'm more surprised that he is way far off. If they even if they get closer role in Skyland's past and build it under. General, apart from Spearhead, I like I like this guy, and I love how he took the way he took them to purify. Instead of signifying, but he was not able to spend their message well. Is that I like the idea. Not about how he was gone exactly looking the space, but I like how at the mountain of Kabakan actually pushed trying to mostly to step up and grow. He had put them giving triggers already triggered the birds of almost all the top. So I get the top stuff. I like the idea of second is kind of a representation of I think the antagonist and right under toy the idea of able to accept that dark part and now he gets grown gets also become stronger is nice.
Yeah.
But I also got the idea that this feel that powers against the game. And the fact that I learned during the series there's a reason why she did with the man. And it's not that much and really glad for now. We'll see, but I'm glad because I able to purify and they're not the only one. Because genuinely idea of their enemy.
Okay, we have to cut out already. So I'm going to ask the both of you regarding Sora Mashi or yeah, Sorachi and Mashiro. So what do you think about their bond? Let me start with Chronos. Hello, Chronos. Can you hear me?
Yep.
So what do you think about the lovable bond between Sorachi and Mashiron?
Sora and Mashida.
Yeah.
Well, they are goals. I'm just gonna say that. I read a lot of fan stories for Sora and Mashida in particular.
Mhm. I mean, look at
What can I say?
them.
They're just cute together.
Yeah.
They're just cute together.
Same. There are not only similarities with, let's just say, black and white, but there are very similar to miracle or magical. They don't really remind them of these two iconic Gyarados we ever have. And I like their,
Yep.
oh my god, Dandy. So what about you? What do you think about Soramashi?
I think that's nice. Oh, if I could, I have this nice anecdote that tropical woods, tropical woods is a lighter season, and Hirogaru Sky is a bit more crowded and epic one. I would, well, not exactly. I can imagine Sora and Ashura to be a bit more about. It's what happened to put Manatsu and Nora. How does it change the personality? And also, if we put them in a more serious tone.
So
Sorry, I'll just type it.
they're just so cute together. I mean, look at them. They're not fighting each other like the previous tier duos. Did we experience that? Not even once. And they're actually, it's hard to believe that when when you just see how these two get along with each other. And I like the family dynamic with Elle being being the surrogate daughter. Plus we had Tsubasa-kun and Ageha. Wow, it's very huge family dynamic we ever have in Preacher. And oh my god, episode 4 was way beyond craziness because we've seen Sky desperately trying to save Prism, and which one do you choose to save? The one ever brainwash the latter with the Underdark energy, or wanted to give everything to see or to adopt that dark energy and save Prism, and Sky chose the latter. Oh my goodness, it was nerve tripping. My goodness,
Right?
I was like, what?
And
Goodness me, my nerves are chilling, my body is chilling from in and out, and I was edge on my seat when I watched that scene.
I mean, he would sacrifice a lot of things to save someone they care a lot. So for Sky to do the same thing, wow! And to add on that, he essentially is a more developed version of Captain Shadada.
Hmm?
The leader of the Good Guard actually inspired one of the greatest cures. And Chronos, I remember about therapy I came to Princess Flora. You were not just on the money, you hit jackpot.
On what?
I remember you specifically make a comparison of Cheer Sky to Cheer Flora, two streamers who were inspired by nobility to do their best, and when given the chance, they realized that to become a noble princess and a heroic knight, that's a lot more you can learn than just from reading storybooks. Or rather, the storybooks are nice, but there is much more to learn and to be proud of if you can turn that ideal into something a bit more believable.
Hmm. I mean,
If I
yes, I have to cut it out again. So, if, honestly speaking, that Sorachi's heroes cannot be broken because even though the Underdark energy was technically possessed inside. But you know, Soary's hero spirit can never be broken. Not even scare, even coming from Scarehead, because it, you know, Soary's hero spirit is so strong. It's still strong. Not gonna lie. And when you combine that with Mashiron's gentle kindness, it's like a mixed up between let's see, a soda and Sunday. It was a huge mix. They were inseparable. Like, nobody can stop them. Not even somebody like Scarehead. Wow. I don't know. But it was so amazing. It was very touching and amazing. Penultimate episode. It was.
It really makes so much sense. And I like the idea that I'm not so sure. I'm trying to read back about the potential of reading back about each of the cures, but I like the idea. But I agree with what the director said. From the head writer and from the director and the head writer, I love the fact that they actually essentially made Bashiro from a girl who's been from the 19 authors. And since colors being all come from the right light, we can tell that if it went for her, this boy wasn't actually able to melt well, or if they could, but they won't. If they're so bright, they wouldn't able to complement each other a bit easier. Sorry.
Yeah, I really thought it was quite. Yeah, I have a flashbacks from the second Maxar movie where, you know, you see black and white fighting each other, but. But with that, no, it's not gonna happen. Not in a million years, guys. And
Sorry, can you say that again?
I mean, I personally remembered. I have a personal flashbacks from the second Maxar movie when
completely cut out for me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
Wow.
Where was I? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I thought that that the bond between, you know, Sky Prison was just, you said goals, right? But it's just they're very wholesome to watch, and you know, they just they're the reasons why they're the reason why I really enjoyed the Hirogaru Sky mainly, and their dynamic was just over the top, a very way beyond top tier. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So, where was it? Oh, yeah. So I almost forgot about something, about one thing. Do you have a specific favorite moment from the season? I'm gonna start with Chronos.
Sorry, what?
Do you have a favorite moment from Hirogaru Sky?
Episode 14. No questions. No need to elaborate. Episode 14. Just go watch the episode and you'll understand why.
Yeah, just wow. Everything was precious, pun unintended, and amazing, wholesome. Has the dark moments. Every single episode. Okay. How about Dandy? What about Dandy? Do you have a favorite moment from the season? Hello? Hello? Oh my god, wait, hold on a second. So, yeah. Here he's gonna do the typing. Apologies. And, oh! Yeah, All Stars F. I almost forgot about All Stars F. Do you wanna have a favorite moment from the movie? Besides, yes, we have Q Supreme and Coca. So let's start with. Okay, so So let me start here. Yes, yeah, thank you very much. So let me do the. What do you think about Cure Supreme? I'm pretty sure he's gonna be. What do you think about Cure Supreme? Let's start with Dandy.
I'm very surprised that out of all teams, she's actually beneath the idea. She needs some she's one of the ideas that it seems so obvious, but surprised to that it actually took some time to really able to get what they're going for. Additional cure could literally the baddie, but kind of like creamy rod and in a different direction.
Yeah.
I like the idea. I also like the idea how she she was trying to understand cures, but in an attempt to try to understand, wanted to know the mysterious powers, and she slowly starts to think, how can these sort of girls have so much this and that, and only to realize there's a reason why girls have so much love in their hearts.
Hmm.
It's that power that makes them cures.
You know, it really mirrors the Underdark Empire's model that is straight is everything. So Supreme has that freaking hell stuff in her, but not that she doesn't have shown any emotion, human emotion, and doesn't have the heart at first. But after her first defeat, she began to realize what it means to be a hero. A true hero has a
Yep.
hero with a heart, and what the true meaning of the cures is true intentions to save the entire universe. That is the soul, the heart, the passion, the determination, and perseverance that all cures have. Of course we have the wonderful cures, by the way. So we that's which is on the future episode on our podcast. But yeah, they have this the heart, the mind, and soul in every single cure hero.
Yeah. Yes, I'm not spoil. I'm not so sure. I know that's the thing I'd like. That's the thing I'd like in a crucial moment, and I won't spoil it that much. But the music really felt so epic. It will put to the point that it wouldn't feel far off of Hirogaru Sky, and the Sky Mirage is there. And when it more so the Sky Mirage, and when it
Low battery.
it really makes my it really is right. Really, I wasn't able to climb, but I can really and I feel so much tears because it really is like a rainbow. That I also as for Polka, I like the idea. I like her the concept of her and wow, she was given by the book in the latter half of the movie. I also like the idea that she literally that her powers is actually quite the opposite of her. I won't say much, but Supreme and Polka having different colors, but and personalities, yet opposite powers, makes lots of sense.
You know, I hope I'm not the only one realizing this.
Hmm.
I hope I'm not the very
Low battery.
of Supreme and Puka in their sort of like cure forms.
Yeah,
That is a
No battery.
you're right.
Mm-hmm.
like as soon as I saw that, I was like black and white.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, I know, yeah. It really mirrors the first ever, the first generation cures, and we have Sky Prism. They're in terms of colors, which is cool.
yep.
I thought so too, and being her, I don't know, Supreme's monster was very scary. No, not gonna lie, she was scary, to be honest, in her monster
Yeah.
form, and defeating all the cures in one sweep and destroying the entire planet Earth. Like, my brain got exploded again, and the separation. They're being scattered. They're being party that Soarly and the gang had been party scattered. And really just seeing when there's something met before, in between Soarly, Yui Pion, and Madatsu on her part. Then you've seen Mashiron and oh my god, Mashiron and Loma have some very funny moments. And my goodness, Aminen bumped in. My goodness. And Aminen was bumped in. I felt so sorry for Aminen that these two are really very chaotic. I'm really sorry about her. Then Nodakachi was in that team in Mashiron's team, and we kind of expecting the recognition between Robin and Mashiron, but we were kind of robbed of it, very robbed. But also we have another recognition that is in between the two mermaid themed cures. Yeah, mermaid and lumber in the final fight, which is cool. That's very nice recognition. And pretty reminds me much of the...
Peace and Loki.
Yeah. Yeah. And, oh my god, a lot of cure helpers. We see Yoyosa and Captain Shala join force, which is cool. And we get some iconic supporting characters. Even the Fujiwara group. The comedy, the Manzai group, Fujiwara and Kyo Gorilla was there. I like it. And we got the black and white cosplayers from Futarima. Oh my god, it's their first All-Stars cameo, which was surprising. And and we've got
Everyone is there.
yeah, everybody's there. And Seiji has been vindicated after being absent from the 15th anniversary. Yeah, he wasn't there during the All-Stars episodes of Hugto. And we got Cure Echo. Wow, what a surprise! She's back. And you got the Dark Knight Light, or should we say, Kaworu and Michiru. We're also there. And Legendary Cures and Tomorrow. Yeah, there we all join forces to teach Supreme a lesson. Yeah, it was so cool. The music was so epic. And very reminiscent of Ziffer Gear. A beat in a different drum beat. They're very Ziffer Gear-esque for me. Should we say one of the very Ziffer Gear-esque music from from the Pre-K series in general. I really like All for One, Forever, which is epic. Oh, wow. And I like the All-Stars punch to get rid of Supreme. This is so epic. I love every single moment. And all the Precure memories that surrounded when Poco was unleashed to raising when Poco raised the Miracle Light. And all the Precure memories have popped up in every single moment, and all the cures have been revived was bombastic, mind blown. Not gonna lie.
Really cool indeed. I also, if I could, there's something I kind of noticed. Not really a major detail, but something that I like about how in each anniversary, there's so much an expansion, and there's so much expansion on what it means to be a church. Because happiness charged with in a global aspect, you're like not just one country. And you have art where it's all about it's all about legacy. And Hirogaru Sky is all about maybe expansion or even remaking another a similar idea. No two ideas are exactly the same, and they all sit the same sky. But no. But I like the idea that there's some redefinition around that reason. There's so much that's being preserved, and not all that has been created, destroyed, remade, shaped into something new, and essentially a whole new definition.
Hmm. Hmm. Wow. I really, I guess, like I said in the our year opener video, the wow, just wow, and a very good love letter to the Preacher series. It was a very celebration of the old legends, the legends and the new generation ones. It was cool. The All Stars F, wow, it was a some sort of a reminiscent trip down memory lane of the Preacher memories, but also we got Supreme being the first, our first actual Dark Cure, and we got Cure Polka as well. Well, Cure but epic, as I said. Yeah, very actual bad Cure, kind of a way to say it. All right, so by the way, before you go, Dandy, do you want to promote your socials? Oh my God.
I don't have any social, so I, I'm more of a secretive person, so no social for me this time. What I can, however, wanted to ask though, or simply wonder or this, is that I hope wonderful and the certain generation now above the previous are able to keep the spirit alive, of being people that are to have their own path. I mean, if we're able to survive one generation into with with very contrasting and yet similar concepts, I think we'll be alright knowing that the here spirit is there, even though there's so much that has changed over right now 2 decades.
All right, going back to hold on a sec, and we are going back to. All right, so we get it right. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Thank you. Shout out to Chronos. Thank you very much. I very apologize for the inconvenience caused. But anyways, let's clap your hands to Chronos. So by the way, Dandy, before we actually go, so we are going back to Hirogaru Sky. What do you think about the last episode? Hello, okay, I'm pretty sure he's still here. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Dandy? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what do you think? So, what do you think about the finale episode? How was it? How was it?
The hustle or hero girl, I love, I do like them.
It was quite
It
short but
was
epic. the finale's fight with Daija was a bit short, but look at the music was so epic. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm glad they're able to play base wave and quite fitting.
Hmm.
And also the going well punch, I like it. Especially where you can see where all of them are lined up and they started to glow into their colors. I always like that aspect. I always like that aspect ever since I previously it in opening where it starts to being their own colors. I always like that aspect.
Yeah, this is very good. And the emotional tearjerking scene. Well, damn, I got hit by the feels. And when I remembered, yeah, so she said that she and Mashidon were holding hands for 142 times, which was according to her hero notebook. And then the 143rd time that she held hands with when Mashidon again, for 143rd time, that Mashidon held her hero's hands, and that number, that slang, is the way to say I love you. Oh
I
my
love you.
God, that was unexpected. That was, hand holding has a different meaning now, thanks to these two. Well, I'm very glad
Yeah.
to see them, and it really reminds me of the Tropical Ridge finale when Laura has had to say goodbye to Manitou and the others. But this was
Yeah.
different, like a different thing. When in Tropical Rouge, that both the memories of Manitou and the others have been erased, and then all of a sudden coming and expect a miracle thanks to the memories bought by the Aquapod. He, in Hirogaru Sky, that they are gonna be separated for a while, then came back to Earth. Soarly and the others came back to Earth to see Mashiron and Ageha, which is very good. And I'm very happy to see them, guys to get together, even though, yeah, they will be separated for a while. Anyway, I love it
Yeah.
so much. And
I
then, and their version of Hyogaris, was, man, it was full, it was so joyful. And then you see the
yeah.
drawings of their respective their adventures. It was nice. I like it.
Yona.
I like it so much.
The only thing I want
Yeah, go on.
Yona. The only thing I wanted for those kind of situations was just to make them last a while. Maybe wait for at least a few weeks or even a few months if they wanted to go for that droid. Make it work out that the fact that they don't see each other much often. That's the only thing that's kind of missing. The fact that while it's nice to see them again, it would be a bit it would be much lovelier if they wait for a while. I think that is thinking that we no longer see them as often as we like. Sure, I want. I'm glad they're able to catch up quickly, or it's not that known. But I want the idea that eventually that even though that we don't see each other that much, or I love the fact that we love to see them again for every few days or years. It's just one idea that the feeling of I miss you. It's a bit harder, but I'm glad nonetheless.
All right. Um, okay, so now we have Wonderful. Yeah, Wonderful is already on the full sweep. So I think well, it's a good, very nice to look back at Hirogaru Sky and All Stars F, which is they are very amazing celebratory works. And Otora, yes, Otora Precure, yeah. So they are all three are very celebratory works for the 20th, and which is nice to have you looking back on those three. And I thought they were really nice to have them the moments to be shared. So yeah, and again, thank you very much for your time, Dandy. I really enjoy the convo very much, nonetheless. And do you want to give a huge shout out to your friends?
Those who are able to give me an excited time to know more about 3 years, I will say this, I guess for now. You are so hard for making me like this tale so much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And do you want to promote your socials so everyone can follow you?
No, thank you. As much as I would like to promote my socials, at this time I wanted to just relax for a bit. But I just want to relax for now. But thanks anyway for that, like, Miss Nona.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Daddy, and I hope that I hope we can chat to you very soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dandy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stay safe always and take care.
Nona,
Oh yeah. Do you want to say something before you really go?
this is actually my first time being in a podcast, so that's why I feel a bit nervous. What if I might not be able to say the right thing, or what if I do things up? I get a bit nervous, and I don't feel stop thinking the both of you and Chronos. And yet that what if I screw things over?
Okay, again, yeah, I know. Thank you very much for your time, Daddy, and we will chat again very, very soon. Take care.
Yeah. You see everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bye, Dr. Chin.
And yeah, dun, 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 there you have it, guys. We got Chronos and Dandy. Make some noise, guys. All right. So there you have it. We had 2 new guests on the podcast for 2024. Shout out to the both of them. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties. But at least we gotta do the edits as well, so don't worry. And because of that, we're gonna doing the usual Yona S. Okay, all right. So we gotta have the question. Joe goes like this. So what are the things that you will remember about Hirogaru Sky Preacher? So here are your responses from Twitter and the information. Wow, for the very first time, our via email. So here's Rarik Studio shout out, and they said it has this amazing and cute couple that I will never stop shipping. Okay, so Ramashi. Yeah, I still have a hangover, but don't worry. We already have a new duo now. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still recovering the hangover. And Arcap International, shout out to them as well. And they said to many who had followed the season, we consider the arc that saw Sorachi's downfall and eventually revert as Sky is itself the most memorable. Sometimes dreams are vulnerable to be broken, but it can be mended over and over again if you believe in yourself. Mashinon's letter to Sorachi is what motivates her to feel more like a hero again in the effort to save her friends. Or fam, rather. Or fam, to be exact, rather. More that than Sorachi's renaissance proves itself that although there were times we stumble over your sins, there is still hopes to get up, fight, and then overcome it. So Tiffany, shout out. Hello, shout out to her. Thank you so much for the mention. Yeah, you're well, much welcome. And thank you Hirogaru Sky for best bird boy Tsubasa-kun. Yes, the bird boy. We still missing Tsubasa-kun as well. So I have the wing rubber keychain on my office bag. So yeah, shout out. Thank you, many thanks to the official Bandai Gashapon store at Mitsukoshi BGC. So wow, promotion. Please go drop by if kung wala kayong pasok and ganap. So hopped into the Bandai Gashapon store at Mitsukoshi BGC. So thank you. So Sky Darius says, shout out to him. Episode 403 is my most favorite Hirogaru Sky episode. I love the fact when it shows how Mashino wants to protect and save ours, even with her gentleness and kindness. I love the episode so much. Oh goodness gracious, I love it, that episode. This is when Mashino was pulled out to a challenge by Batamonda. And you can see the umbrella scene, which is so sweet and very sad but sweet. And her resolution, the latest resolution was in to see how she won the art contest, which is, I'm so proud of Mashino. It really makes me really adore and admire this amazing secondary cure even more. I love Mashino. Well, yeah. Okay, next up, the Salem. Hello, shout out. I absolutely adored the family dynamic that the team had. It reminded me of Mount Sky. Oh, so true. Can you imagine, have Sorabashi being the surrogate parents of L? It's such a sweet thing, and you got Tsubasa as the personal escort. And personal escort, it might be a Mother Earth term, or bodyguard, maybe. Yeah, never mind. Okay, it can be Mother Earth equivalents to night rather. All right, now Gaia being the aunt. Yeah, we all know that. So next up, and hold on a second for the. All right. Hold on a sec. So, gets from Paul says, "Here goes as a great cure series. The only downside was the kid of damn." She's saying episodes when you David until the very end. Yeah, she was already explained regarding L's origins. We already explained. It was already explained about it. On the plus side, fantastic character development. Wins goals builds through the whole season. And he has for a member of the team. Ageha's changes are less obvious. She is older, but she never plays it because of an adult card, which is very nice. And Ageha never do that. Will never ever do that. And we all know Ageha very much, being an energetic person, even though she's an adult. And what I like about this one, that what I like about Ballflower was her passion, her dedication to become a teacher, which is very good. Sorachi's had to make some hard decisions and realized being a hero isn't as simple as she thought. In the beginning, she declares herself a hero. At the end, she tells the Empress, I'm not so great as to call myself a hero, and vows the support of her friends. Mashiron goes from being a mild, nice girl to one who turns kindness into overbearing straight. Yeah. Hirogaru Sky is one of the best examples of Hope Punk in anime, though Preacher has a strong hope and tendencies in general. They're not trying to return the status quo. They're building a better future. Being preachers, we know there will be challenges in the future, and it's not a happily ever after. And the cures don't prevail because ideological purity. They make mistakes, acknowledge them, learn and move on. Great animation and character designs and fun moments too. So yeah, and that's the wrap for our Yona S. Thank you very much for this guys. Shout out to one of those who have been responded. Yes, shout out to them. Yes, and what a nice way to look back. Of course, to Hirogaru Sky, and with some impressions about All Stars app, which is also good as well. And so I'm happy to announce I'm going to do a huge announcement that my lineup for Ozin Sakura Fest at Ayala's Feliz will be revealed by hold on, next week. So I don't know which character is gonna be a new cosplay this time or another old one. So you will find out on the Kuromatoki platform socials. Alright. Please, a secret for now. I'm not gonna say it. But it's gonna be old or new, whatever it is. But for now, it's a secret. And I'm gonna do it by the full month next week. Okay, and as for the other ganettes other than the cosplay, please be patient. And same goes with the YKP Live for the first YKP Live for 2024. It's still on the plans, and please be patient as well. Yeah, there are lots of stuff to do. There are lots of stuff, don't worry. But don't worry, I will make this up as well. And so yeah, on the next Kuromatoki Interactive Podcast for F, we're gonna finally have a sequel to a very amazing topic from the previous one. And this time we're gonna do a good job. I don't know so we're gonna do a sequel to the Power of Janela, and we're doing a 2.0 version next in time for the Women's Month. Oh my gosh, but then get ready because this is gonna be lots of stuff to talk, more stuff to talk about. So guys, but then again, get ready. All right, so that's the time all we have. Thank you very much for watching and listening. This is Yona signing out. And I see you all on the next Kuromatoki's Interactive Podcast. Stay safe, stay kicking, and stay awesome always. Bye-bye.